Joe, it's the first time that we've spoken to any of the players since the departure of Ange Postecoglou. So what was your feelings when the manager left?
Look, we shared 2 really special years together. Obviously very successful, and with success, people are interested in what you're going to be doing next and what your ideas are. And look, Ange had a decision to make, and he made it. We absolutely loved working under him. Really enjoyed my time personally. Really get on with him as a person. Wish him all the best. But football's got this kind of magical way of it just keeps moving, doesn't it? And next we get the news that Brendan's coming in, and we've got a new focus and a new task.
And does it show how good a job Ange Postecoglou did here at Celtic that someone like Spurs came in for him?
Yeah, look, it speaks volumes. We had, like I say, 2 excellent years. Exciting football, front foot football. Managed to win 5 out of the 6 domestic trophies. We did our best in Europe. We thought, that was definitely something we felt like we could and can improve on. But we're going to look to do that under Brendan now.
And how have things been since Brendan Rodgers has returned to Celtic?
Look, we've only been together a couple of days now, but he's an exceptional guy. I've had run-ins in the past with him as an opponent. Actually bumped into him a few times on holiday. Lovely person first and foremost, which is very important. And very successful manager. Huge drive. He's laid it on the line. He actually stood here in front of us and let us know that it's how proud he was of what we did last year, but that was last year, and we now need to build on it and try and improve and push each other.
What was those initial interactions like when you returned?
Well, it's not a return. Yeah, it's not a return to me, but I know what you mean. Look, he's super positive. You can tell that he absolutely loves the club. If he was to take his managerial hat off, he's a Celtic fan, but he's made it very clear he's able to separate business and pleasure, and we're here for business. We're here to work. We're here to be successful, push each other, try and get the best out of each other. He wants to push the young guys. He wants the older guys to help. Very clear messages, and I'm really excited to work under him.
Who did you build on a treble?
You put it behind you. We enjoyed it. We worked really hard to get it and achieve what we did last season, but that was last season, and football, like I said, in terms of people moving on and things changing, it just keeps moving forward, and you can't live in the past. New season, new opportunities. Everyone else is in that kind of bubble at the moment of they're looking at it as a new season and a fresh start, and everyone's going to be chasing the pot of gold at the end, and we're no different.
How big a focus will Europe be next season?
Same. This club, since I've been here, has loved being in Europe. Strongly believes it belongs in Europe. Wants to be successful in Europe, and that's no different under this manager and under this group of players.
Is there confidence that under Brendan you can reach that next level, both domestically and in Europe, that you can kick on and keep improving under Brendan?
Look, we'll see. Obviously, that's the intention. That's the buzz. That's the feeling. But ultimately, it's about where we're at as a group, and you know what it's like with a transfer window, things changing all the time. We need to put ourselves in a real good core position until that kind of September comes, and then, like I say, we've just got to reach and push and try and help each other and work together. And we've built up some good momentum so far, and we don't intend on losing it.
How big on this will Jota be this season? He was instrumental those last 2 years with the success that you guys had.
Yeah, Jota he did really well for us. We wish him all the best. But as I was talking about before with Ange, with success, football changes real quick, and we loved having him. I'm sure he loved being here, but that just opens a great opportunity for someone else to come and play for this great club and really build a career for themselves, or one of the boys who didn't maybe get as much game time last year to step in. There's just opportunities galore, and new names that hopefully they're going to be singing about.
When there are so many changes in football, how good is it to see someone like Kyogo committing their future to the club?
It's huge. What a great bit of news that is. Love him as a person. He's a beautiful person. And he's an exceptional footballer. He's been brilliant since he came in. Really shone for us last year in big moments, and he really sets the tone for a high pressing, exciting football team. He's loved here, and obviously he's felt that because he's wanted to commit a real important time in his career to this club, and we appreciate that.
Is that a bit of a statement for the club, do you think, of their ambitions going forward that they've managed to keep a hold of in this summer?
I think so, but I think the statement of the club that if you want to be here and you're playing well, then you're welcome, and if you don't, then we'll look for someone who does.
From a personal point of view, this is the last year in your contract. Do you feel you've got something to prove this year to further that contract?
Something to prove. Difficult for me to say at this kind of time in my career. I've said it. I've been consistent. I've absolutely loved being here. I've loved not being in that part of my career where I'm always trying to think of the chess moves of if I do this, I'm going to get there, and if I do that, I'm going to get there. I don't think about any of that. I'm just loving being in the moment. I'm loving representing this club. I'm kind of the other end of the business side and the politics of it, and I'm literally here to just do my best. And then things will work themselves out as they go, but I'm just looking to enjoy and, like I say, give back to a club that's been so good to me.
You'll be coming up against a friend and a former England teammate this season across the city. How do you feel about that?
Good move for him. Obviously I know I go way back with Jack. I'm very respectful of the two clubs that we play for, so I'm not really going to go into it, but I'm happy that he's found a home.
Have you spoke to him about his move?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we're gonna share the same city, but as I say, I've got a lot of respect for what goes on between the two clubs, and I'm sure he's going to go and do his thing, and I'll try and do mine.
Just a word on James Forrest and the testimonial. I mean, one of the most successful players in Celtic's history. Just a word on the testimonial coming up.
What a moment. I've not been on the journey with James, but I've certainly sat in a dressing room with him for the last 2 years, and you wouldn't think that this guy is the guy that you just explained. You just talked about there. One of the most decorated, one of the most successful, quadruple treble winner, right? But as I talked about Brendan, first and foremost, a superb person, someone that I've loved sharing a dressing room with. There's been big moments in the 2 years that I've been here. He's had a few setbacks with injury, but he's always there. He's always representing, and I think it's amazing that the club and the real kind of the family feel of Celtic are able to celebrate someone like James Forrest as a person, as a player. What a moment for himself and his family, and as I say, I really hope I'm going to be a part of it. It'll be a great night.
A special thing in this day and age to stay at a club and find success for that period of time.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. As I say, we talked about it earlier. Things change. You do well, you don't do well. But James has obviously been hugely committed to Celtic Football Club. He's been here since he was, a young boy, and he's not going to be looking elsewhere, as he absolutely loves it, and he's loved. And as I say, what a great opportunity. On the weekly football, the ups and downs, and the playing well and not playing well, but I think this is a moment to just forget about all that and just enjoy the fact that a good person, good things are happening.
Just finally from me, you talked about your passion for Celtic, but another of your passions is of course cricket.
Yeah.
Have you been keeping an eye on the Ashes?
Yeah, I do. I love giving information to people who are just completely not interested in this building. But it's amazing. I absolutely love the cricket. I could go on for hours about it, but I'm looking forward to watching that this afternoon.
And we'll get you on Sky Sports News as a cricket analyst.
Oh yeah, I'd love that.